Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Raids, week 18, day 7. We have finished all of our battles that we need to, however, we do still have an orb left. And that orb, if a major orb of blue, could be the Zuul'goth we need to finally own Zuul'goth. So hopefully that will happen. We tried one earlier and it kind of like failed. So yeah, we need to go get the other one now. And hopefully that will be the right orb to finally get things going. Other than that, we have the troop that we need to go show. Oh, so let me just double check. We do have that orb, right? I didn't claim it earlier for some reason. Like 100% chance, or I'm almost 100% sure we didn't. I feel like we did, because I know we grabbed an orb earlier. But it shouldn't have been this orb. No, okay. So we did get a major orb earlier. Forget what it was from, but it wasn't from that. So we do still have that. Anyways, let's go bring up the troop that's coming out next week. We actually do not have a legend coming out. It's just going to be one troop. That's both a good and a bad thing. The bad thing is we don't have more troops. The good thing is it's not really going to matter much because it's going to save more resources in a way. Oops, wrong one. Not what I want to bring up. What I want to bring up is what I want to bring up. So this is the new troop that's going to be coming out tomorrow. It is going to be a Merlantis event for the Guild Wars week. It deals damage to an enemy, creates a bunch of blue gems, and it's boosted by submerged allies. Oh, I forgot to check the boost ratio. I believe that was a 2 times boost ratio. It's 2 or 3. I'm gonna go get that info real quick. 1 second. It is a 3 times boost ratio per submerge on your team, meaning that could potentially be what is that? 6, 18. That could potentially be an 18 blue spawn if your entire team was submerged. However, he doesn't submerge himself with his ability. So realistically, that's going to be 1 less than that, which would bring it down to math 15. But yeah, it's not going to be that good. They keep adding these troops that boost based on like a certain stats effect, and every single one of them so far has pretty much been pointless. Or you know, from the batch that they keep making it just like these low rarity ones. Some of the high rarity ones don't are fine with it. But like Grim, for example, that is boosted based on burning. This thing, not so much. It's just way too inconsistent to ever bother using. Also, they call this event a dragon event, which is kind of funny because it's actually a merfolk monster. It is not actually a dragon. But yeah, it's pretty much useless, this troop, unfortunately. You just use it to farm the brown, yellow trait stones if you need. And that's the only thing from a troop perspective that's coming in directly. However, we are getting a new faction next week. So, while I wasn't going to go over this, I might as well go over it now. Do keep in mind, all these things that I'm about to show could be changed. Let me go get that up real quick. Let me just go and... Actually, all I have to do is just drag that into it, don't I? I believe all I have to do is that. And then you guys should be able to see it. Yep, okay. So let's go over the 4 new troops that are coming out this Friday as well. Since not really much coming out otherwise. So let's click on each one of these. Let me just double check that you guys can see them. Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. Anyways, we got ourselves the Bone Golem. That's going to be the epic for the new faction this Friday. It explodes a gem and inflicts death mark. Oh, okay, yeah, these can be used for, oh no, they have Undying, never mind. Wait, do you guys have Curse? I didn't actually double check these yet. So, first time I'm seeing them too. Explode a gem, inflict death mark to a random enemy for every skull destroyed. So, 4 times death mark for only 14 mana. It's like a new death right there. And gain magic +1 attack and armor. That is not too bad at all. That is actually pretty decent. Also, wait, let me go check chat real quick. Actually can't see chat while I'm doing this. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Let me say hello to everyone first. Hello, Stippleman. Hello, Raven. Hello, Zeddicus. Good evening. Hello, Steve. Hello, Andrew. Hello, David. Hello, Captain. I know, I hope we get a major blue wrap PF. We need it. Give me all your luck. Thank you. And as far as his traits, he just has Undying, which is actually relevant because that means you can't use Death Mark against him when you're trying to delve it. And he has Stone Skin for 50% reduction. So that looks like that could be the tank. But let's go check the next one. Okay, next one that's coming out. This one is going to be the rare for the kingdom. It ends up doing drain up to 12 mana from an enemy. Creates purple gems. Also, you guys probably can't see this. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. On my screen, it's big enough. I don't know if it will be on the stream. There we go. Drain up to 12 mana from an enemy. Create purple gems equal to the mana drained. Okay, so this is like Nyx and everything else. It's just a purple version of it now. They are okay. They're not really like the greatest of things. Not the worst either. Yeah, it's the first one to be introduced to delves, though, however. So interesting that is coming in through that method. But we'll go into the next one. We got those two, got this one. That was only the rare, too, oddly enough. That's actually, I believe, the lowest rarity of any of them that they've made so far. So now we have a Necrocorn, a zombie unicorn. Interesting. Ultra rare. It cleanses and blesses an ally. Wait. Hold up. Why on earth did they give something cleanse and bless? Bless does cleanse. That is so weird. Why on earth would you do both? Which also reminds me, why don't they have anything that both silences and mana drains? That's what silence used to do back in the day. But this is kind of redundant that it both cleanses and blesses the same ally, because bless has cleanse attached to it. Maybe they just did that for clarification, but then why don't they do it with every other bless? I don't know, that's a little bit weird. And then it creates 10 gems of one of their mana colors. Oh, okay, so you use this on an ally, and then it creates 10 of one of their gems. If they are, for example, you use this on a red-purple, it will either do 10 red or 10 purple onto the board, while also cleansing and blessing them. This troop seems 100% useless, so that's not going to help much. And finally, we have ourselves the Legend, which supposedly should be the best one of these, but let's see what it does. It deals magic plus 2 damage to all enemies boosted by blessed allies. Okay, maybe that bless is a little bit more relevant now. And then it summons Silver Necrophis group. Isn't that the one that has mana drain? Pretty sure that was the one that just had mana drain. Wait. Which one is that? Hold up. Hold up. Silver Necrophis group. Who is Silver? None of these are that. And I don't recall that being a troop that already exists. Is there a troop that already exists? Am I confused now? But none of these are Silver Necrophis. And I don't recall that being a troop. What on earth does it summon? That's weird. Okay, well, we'll find out what that is. I honestly have no clue what that is. If anyone knows, let me know. And then it blesses a random ally on 4x, 5x matches. Oh! That's relevant. That is the best bless option in the game, starting on Friday. Interesting. Very interesting. It's going to be really easy to get 2 copies of it, too. So that could actually pan out to be kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't read it like that. Summon a Silver Necrophis troop. Yeah, I didn't read it fully. Duh. That is the faction name. That makes more sense. I was going to say, for a second, based on how I first read it, it looked like it was actual troop. But yes, you're correct. That is the name of the faction. That is correct. So it summons one of the 4. Or I should say one of the 3. Because he can't summon himself. So it summons either a Necrocorn, a Droger, or a Bone Golem from the Silver Necrophis faction. Nothing can ever summon itself, so it can't summon itself, unfortunately, because it probably would be the best summon out there from the kingdom. But yeah, this is okay. It's just a standard AoE. The most relevant part about him is his bless for the most part. But the fact he has a little bit of a summon attached to it could be okay. Kind of makes it a little bit more like KrissTigger, just without board control, basically, but also with a gigantic bless option. So yeah, this stuff's gonna be annoying to have to take out, won't it? Because there's Deathmark you have to deal with. I don't know if we can actually do pure faction here. If potions came out for this, I was gonna consider doing pure faction here, but I don't know. That is gonna be really annoying to have to take out because we can't Deathmark spam him, so we basically can't even use the Golem. The Golem would be pointless because they're all going to have immune to bless, basically. We'll at least have immune to bless as well, so we can't really do that to us. None of these really had good damage. We just basically have to keep spamming purple of the Legend into a Droger and just hope that we can kill it out that way. That would cover 4 colors. The Drogers would keep fading into him, and then we just keep killing it with AoE damage off of this thing. That's about the only way we're going to get away with it, and just have a high enough stats that we can get away with it. Yeah, we'll see how that pans out. But if potions are available next Friday, I guess we might try it, because we might be able to get it done with triple Vanya with the Necrophis thing. So we'll give that a shot, see what happens, go from there. Anyways, that's that. Let me go close this out, and then let's go head over to turning that off. But let's go head over to the orb. So if we get a blue orb here, we own Zuul'goth. If we don't, we don't. But that is the game plan here. Also, if we get Zuul'goth right now, we'll be messing around with him almost all stream. Please drop blue orb. Please. All we need is literally this just to be a blue. If this is blue, we got it. If it's not blue, we don't have it. Please be blue. Everyone, send me your power. Bone Golem is basically a Trent with Death Mark. Is basically what it is. It's Trent, but it has 4 Death Marks to the enemy. It's actually not that bad of a troop, but it's going to be really, really bad against the faction itself because of all the bless it has. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot. That was the faction name. That was a fail. That was a fail. I forgot the faction's name. But hello, Ian. Welcome. We have like 9 factions now, too. Oh! Oh! Ah! We got it! We got it! We got it! Zuul'goth! It took us, how long was that? 14 months? It has taken a year and 2 months. It came out like sometime in February. But that should be the final orb we need to waste all of our orbs to go own a Zuul'goth. So let's go do that. 1 second. Okay, let's go get Zuul'goth. That is the orb, thank you. Yep, let's go set our icon too and go say hi to Global. So they know too that we own Zuul'goth. We might need to go test this in some of the other delves then, just to see how meta it is. I still haven't thought of any teams for it. I know some other people already have. We could go steal their teams, no, just kidding. But we can easily go think of some real quick. Anyways, let's go and waste all of our orbs by converting them into orbs, or power orbs. This is the first time I ever needed to do this, but let's go do it. So if we go over to power orbs, actually, before we do that, which order do we do this in? So currently we can craft 3 of them, and basically we just need to craft all of these into major orbs so that we can craft way more than 3 of them. I think we have to do literally all of them that we currently have, but let me just do this many for now. This is going to cost us 12,000 souls, and unfortunately 48 small blue ascension orbs. That hurts so badly to have to waste all of those, but it is worth it for the Zuul'goth. So we'll do that, and that is, I need to screenshot that. Look at that. And we still have more left over too. 12 major blues. And we still have another one. I should have just done all 13 at once. Yeah, because we need another one. I thought we would need another one. And, but we'll just go do that then. Get a baker's dozen. And that should be 8 power orbs on the dot. Now this one we definitely have to screenshot. That we definitely have to screenshot. When are we ever doing that again? Never. Because this is such a waste of resources. But craft 8 power orbs. Yes. Give me that screenshot. There we go. 8 orbs of power. And with those 8 orbs of power, we can then go over and craft the most unobtainable thing in the entire game. Not that. I almost just crafted Megafor. That would have been a fail. We can then craft 1. Wait. Let me screenshot this because we'll never be able to see that again either. 1 Zuul'goth. And we'll craft that. And there we go. We got the portrait for him. And there's the troop as well. And we'll screenshot that. All the screenshots. But yeah, there we go. We finally own Zuul'goth again. And yes, I do say again because there was a glitch that allowed us to have it for a few days. Way back when he first came out for, I think like a week or 2 after. He was accidentally in the Soul Forge as normal price. But obviously they removed it and undid it from everyone who got him. But we did get to mess with Zuul'goth pre-buff. But he actually got a buff this most recent patch. And it actually made him viable, oddly enough. He's been viable for the last week now. But last Tuesday he got a buff where he can now cast infinite amount of times. Before he could only cast once, and then you can never cast him again. But now you're allowed to cast his ability 4 times if you want to, or as many as you need. So there's no hard limit on it, which is good because it is absurdly high mana cost anyways. It is the highest mana cost troop in the entire game. And it's actually really good for delves. This and High King Iron Gut can basically solo every delve in the game now. Now that Zuul'goth has been buffed. So yeah, we now have that as an option. I might even need it for next faction. Yeah, we finally got ourselves a Zuul'goth. And there we go. How many diamonds does that leave us with? Actually, never mind. It doesn't even cost any diamonds. I forgot about that. That's weird. I'm actually really surprised they didn't add a diamond cost to that. But there we go. Let's go max out our Zuul'goth. Where is he? We'll go over to troops. We'll go to... look at this unowned now. The only thing we don't own is the Green Doom, which is literally impossible to own. Which is kind of funny because there's a fake Switch account that actually owns it. Like one of the bot ones that are on it. But yeah, this is the only thing we need. And then we own everything in the game. Well, actually, there's still one other thing that we're technically missing. Actually, there's 2 other things. We're missing the Max Renown pet, which we should have within the next week. if it even exists in the game. It should, even though it's not showing up in unowned. And the other thing we're missing is Hero of the Plane, which I'm going to be missing for a while. And the main reason I'm going to be missing this is just because we are deliberately camping that delve. Until they fix how delves work, we will forever be camping this delve. So until they fix the whole higher level delve versus lower level delve thing, we're going to be camping Warrens until forever. Because it's currently the best delve to really camp. So that's not going to be ending anytime soon. So unfortunately, we won't have that pet. But this pet's pointless anyway, so not really relevant that we don't own it. And we own every weapon, of course, which is kind of weird. We're like one of the only few people that actually own every weapon. Just because it's ridiculously hard since you have to have been playing since like 3 years ago. And it's literally impossible in the current state of the game. You missed a couple key ones. But they'll probably be making changes to the game in the future to fix that. Anyways, where were we? Zuul'goth. Let's go get this thing already and mess around with it. Probably the entire stream because there's not much else to go over. But, oops, why do that? Let's go save more resources. Oh no, I gotta use my last... Do we use our last major orange? I guess so. It's for Zuul'goth. Why would we not? Go use our last major orange. So now we really have no trade zones. And there we go. So now we have 2 small blues, which we'll be able to use for whenever we need to ascend something as needed, as we normally would. We have infinite grain still and infinite souls, essentially, at least in the current state in the game. And we have 125 small oranges, which we'd use similar to the big oranges. You simply just do the first trait, and then use the small orange on the second and third traits on legends and mythics. That's what we'll be using those for. But, and of course we have 0 power orbs again. We had them, and then we didn't have them. Oh, I should have gotten a screenshot of what 8 power orbs look like there. Oh, well, we can do that on our other account, on our Switch. But there we go. We finally own Zuul'goth. Let's go change our icon and go say hi to global chats. Let's see. Wait, does it actually show up in chat? Hold up. Does it actually show up in chat that we ended up getting Zuul'goth? How long ago was it? Been talking so long, I don't know. Did it not show up in chat? Hold up. Does us getting Zuul'goth not show up? That's weird. Why would it not show up with the biggest mythic in the entire game? Not show up in global. It doesn't. What is this? What is this madness? That or chat, it's way further back than I thought it was, but no. Crafted mythics do not show up. Oh, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. But oh well. We'll be able to show them by doing this. And then let's see, settings. Emoji, portraits. Where's Zuul'goth? Oh, so we own all portraits now as well. We own every possible thing we can own here. Where on earth is Zuul'goth? We unlocked him. Where is he? There he is. Does that update immediately? We'll find out. I believe it does. Hello, everyone. I am streaming Gems of War on YouTube at Tacet the Terror. Let's see. Mainly messing around with the buffed version. Also, now that we have that, we can start covering videos on some other stuff that changed related to him, because there is some meta stuff actually based around him now. Mainly messing around with the buffed version of Zuul'goth. There we go. And we'll go say that to everyone. There we go. Oop, that's not what I wanted. We'll go to that. Boom, boom. Go into there. Settings. Boom, boom, boom. Say hi to all the globals. Let's see, get that. The other one. And we'll just go 2 further and then go actually do stuff. And we'll just go up to 6, I guess. And there we go. Okay, let's say hello to Global Chat 1 again to see what's up with them. And thanks, Bunta. Okay, anyways, go and go mess with it now. We got Zuul'goth. Let's go use Zuul'goth. So we'll do it in PvP first just to see what we can do. I'm not even sure where I want to start with building this team. I'm not even remotely sure. Let's start with standard Mountain Crusher and build from there. Feels so weird owning him again, especially now that he can be infinitely casted. Let's see. We'd probably want to run this with Titan if we aren't already. Oh, it's currently mech because we were using it with something else. But let's run this with Titan. Wait. Do you burn? No, you freeze. Oh, hold up. Oh, no, we can't do it with Boreal. Wait. You do burn. Hold up. You do burn. We could do this with, ooh. Too bad there's not a half mana starting hero class that has this. But we can go equip Dragon Guard. Go into a double brown of any kind. And then we get triple skulls on burning. We also have Dispel, so they don't have any barriers to negate anything. Because barrier will stop instant kill. However, I don't know if it actually stops Zuul'goth's instant kill. I don't think it does. Player-owned version. Gain 2 to all stats while on first. Razor armor. Barrier. Immune to burning. And PvP attack. Okay, that should be fine. A decent amount of attack and durability. Doesn't gain a barrier every brown, but we're going to win way before we need that. Yeah, we can go Possess King into one other thing, most likely, and just go all in mana. Because we're going to need that skull spam anyways. Any stuff that will keep our turn going. And what do we still need from coloration? We need a yellow, just yellow. Anything that's yellow that would fit. We could put Quillin in here, actually. What's Quillin's, convert purple gems to red. Oh, no, that won't work as well. And brown to skull. Brown to skull definitely would, though. Let's see. What is a good yellow support? Oh! We could just use one of these. There should be enough greens to get that going. That's fine. We'll do that. Okay, let's see if we could get this to work. And we'll change our banner to double brown. I don't think we need anything fancy here. Just double brown to get our weapon going. And rename it to Zuul'goth for now. Zuul'goth. Aurora, since we're using Skull Spam, Possess King will probably be a little bit better here. However, we could go Queen Aurora there if we really wanted to, yes. Instead of the instant skulls. But the game plan here is get Mountain Crusher immediately, throw down Mountain Crusher, get Zuul'goth to full mana, from Zuul'goth getting full mana, cast him down, wipe his entire team, win. That is pretty much the game plan here. We'll take purple. It's gonna be a little bit slow start. Actually, maybe we should have put a... You know what? Maybe we do go Queen Aurora instead. Because we need to rush Zuul'goth quicker. So now we just go and take out whatever the biggest threat is. I guess we'll be the hero. And we get burning on all of them, so our skulls now do triple damage, meaning they all die basically in one shot. We then convert over with this, and that should be pretty much match. Oops, wrong one. We'll go to that, and never mind, we didn't get the other skull, but we just move that over. Take that free skull, and... Dead? Hello? How are you not dead? There we go, and we got Zuul'goth again if we wanted to recast them. I don't know, maybe we do go Queen Aurora. It is nice to have those little bit of extra skulls just to bring them out. Ha! He's our MVP, that's funny. But let's continue. And let's try it again. But yeah, Zuul'goth's actually really viable now since last patch. Or since the most recent patch. Since he can be cast indefinitely. So you no longer need to worry about him just casting once and then being useless. What do we take? Yeah, we almost need Queen Aurora. We actually almost do need that Queen Aurora. Because our hero has lower mana because it's not running with half start. Plus, yeah, let's just go Queen Aurora. We'll do this battle first, though. And plus, we need it for Zuul'goth. Okay, so we got Zuul'goth. We hit the biggest threat, which is, I guess, his hero again. We instant kill everything with Burning Skulls. And, yeah, we don't even have alignment for this thing. And since we do have it, I guess we'll go for it. And there we go. Oh, how did that not kill? Oh, you have immune to burning. Whoops. Fortunately, we do not have curse spam on this team, so that can't happen. Like our hero will die. Luckily, once it does come down to this does gain 5 to all skills per skull it takes. It has to specifically be in first slot in order for it to happen, though. But if it is, it gains 5 to all skills. Let's see. I can move that for now. Come on, all I need is one little poke. Oh no, he killed my Zuul'goth! No! Our first death on Zuul'goth. How could you do such a thing? How could you? Okay, well, let's go and get rid of that for Queen Aurora. We need the mana. Okay, and we'll still set it to double brown because why not? Go all in. Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. Give this another shot. See what we can do. Did you see next month's Mythic looks like Iron Gut on steroids? I did not actually look at next month's Mythic yet. I normally try to not to look at them until really close until they get released, mainly because they can be changed. For example, all the things I showed for next faction on on this Friday could be changed before then, so do be wary of that. But also, why do I have +2 brown if I have a +1 now? +1's probably enough. But yeah, do be wary that anything that's ever on spoiler threads can be changed before it gets released. Though generally, whatever the theme is tends to be the same. Okay, Okay, why is he trying to hit that? Also, let's go see if this actually does hit through barrier. I believe it does. Not all instant kills do, but Zuul'goth does. Even player-owned Zuul'goth. Oh, whoops, I didn't kill because we're stunned. The struggle of using a hero class that doesn't have a mean to stun. We really desperately need a hero class that has that war tree that has triple the burning, while also having stone tree for barrier spam. If we got that hero class, that would be one of the strongest hero classes for first slot that they could ever add. Because it would have Enrage on skulls. Because I believe this thing has Enrage underneath the tree. Or was that a different tree? Never mind. I think that might be a different tree. But it would have triple damage on its skulls, combined with barrier every brown, while also having, hopefully, half mana start. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't give something like that half mana start, actually. But, yeah, you never know. I'll go for that. Get all that going. Get all of our mana that we need for Zuul'goth. And then we just instant kill into just taking out everything. And whatever gets burned, gets burned. So then again, his entire team has, the rest of his team is a means burn. So we'll just go kill the Megavore before Megavore kills us. And then we just go skull to skull. A couple times here. That down. Yeah, the biggest place where Zuul'goth is going to shine is factions. Factions that we previously were not able to specifically run him. For example, might as well go do one real quick. For example, Crypt. Crypt is a location where you are not allowed to run Iron Gut. However, you are allowed to run Zuul'goth. So what we could do is go into our weapons here, go get a Zuul'goth, and figure out what else we want from there. Oops, I forgot it's W. Not the W, but you know, double U's as in 2 U's in a row. Not the letter W, but 2 U's side to side. But let's go see what we can do with this. Do we even bother with Essence of Evil? This situation? Oh no, why not? Might as well have 2 disables. So we'll go with that. Now we just need 2 others. We need a good brown, red, or purple, and a good whatever else we need to still cover. What is that? Yellow. Let's see. So let's just look at all of our options. Clear filter, apply. Let's see, we need... Too bad there's not a way to... I guess there somewhat is. We'd have to do it one at a time, though. I can't look at them both simultaneously. So anything under here and then anything under the brown would end up working into this. I just need to figure out what on earth we actually want to use with this. We got a Arachne Weaver for disable. Let's see, because whatever this is new meta for it. Zuul'goth is the most strongest thing you can run here for killing out everything. Goblin Rocket! Oh, how badly I'm almost 100% serious about actually putting this into the team. It's actually insanely good board control. I'm not even kidding when I'm putting that there. Let's see. Though Hellcat would be pretty good too. Actually, you know what? Hellcat might be better for the mana generation. I don't know. I kind of want to get away with Goblin Rocket. What would be our other options? Anything else underneath these? Oh, Queen Aurora wouldn't be too bad. Gimlet? Gimlet would feed into brown. We'd have to use Mountain Crusher if we did that instead of Essence of Evil. It'd be more mana, but it'd be less disable. We are doing level 500 factions, so you know what? I don't know. I guess we could go down the Mountain Crusher route. If we do, we'd have to go, yeah, there's a couple different ways we could take this depending on which way we want to go. But we could take it the Gimlet route. We can go Gimlet. We then have to replace out Essence of Evil, obviously, for Mountain Crusher. Mountain Crusher, come on. Mountain Crusher, come on. Clear filter. Mountain Crusher. And then we have to go another brown. A brown-green, right? Wait, brown-green can't be used here. Well, we need a brown-green-purple. What is that? Or wait, yeah, it would need to be, it has to use brown. You still need green. And these are locked in a way that I can't really do this correctly. But I need a brown-green, red or brown-green-purple mythic. What falls under that category? Let me see. Wait. There is a way to do this. We can X out that. We can X out that. And then we can put both those on? Kind of. Let's do this by rarity. It'll be a lot easier. Base rarity. So I'm looking for either a Ketris or a Tina, both of which are useless in high-level delves. Which is unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, no, neither of those are really going to help us. But it would cover all colors. I guess at this point we just go Queen Aurora and we just don't use a second brown, it looks like. That's unfortunate because we are using Mountain Crusher. So yeah, Gimlet's probably not the way to go. because there's no way to put another brown onto the team that's viable. We're wasting the entire gimlet just on... Yeah, you know what? We're just going Goblin Rocket. Back to Goblin Rocket. There's no way to use gimlet. There's no good brown for this delve. And there's no Iron Gut or anything like that, so we can't use that. So I guess at this point we go back to Essence, or do we just keep Mountain Crusher? I guess we just keep Mountain Crusher. But we don't go all in on Mountain Crusher. We just go and go all in on Zuul'goth. Well, technically it's the Goblin Rocket, which will allow us to go into Zuul'goth. Or actually, you know what? We can just put it down by one. Just let our reds go into him. And just go heavy onto the reds. And go like double red here or something. It's mainly just a test anyway, so we'll give that a shot. It is technically all colors now. We'll keep using Plague just because Plague. And let's give it a shot. You probably want to use Titan here, but Plague is fine. We need to get leveled. And I'm just running down the straight half of the delve. Let's see how this ends up panning out. So right off the bat, we'll either take a yellow or a brown. We'll take a yellow because that's all we can take right here. And whenever we see red, we'll obviously want to go for it, as red is going to be super valuable. We have the team set up. I guess we could also have had it centered more around purple. We are going to get a lot of purple naturally just from him feeding us purple. So, do we have any good cascades here? Kind of. We can go grab that for a little bit of an extra turn thingy there. So, grab all that mess. We'll go take a blue into those browns, get all that going. Go get a Mountain Crusher down. If we can even get that. And then we can start Zuul'goth spamming. So, oh, you know what? Sylvania Moro would have been a good idea. No, never mind. Sylvania Moro can't be used here. Well, Sylvania Moro on delves that could be used with this. Then again, never mind. If you can use Sylvania Moro, you can use High King Iron Gut, so never mind. You would never be able to get away with that. I need to find what a good entangle option is for this, because I forgot. We do have to worry slightly about accidental killing our allies. Luckily, Hero should hopefully be tanky enough in most situations. Be able to tank at least 2 hits. One with barrier, one with its durability. But we'll go, and now the main change that happened to Zuul'goth that actually made him viable is normally you'd only be able to cast him once. However, as of the most recent patch, you can now craft him as many times as you want. So now we have his ability again. Before we would have only had it once and then he would have been done. But now we can do this. We'll throw that down. And we can keep doing that. And now that one's already dead. We just go simply take a skull into it. And all we have to do now is get Zuul'goth one more time. And that'll wipe out his entire team and very easily kill out the stealth. And then we just repeat that. Okay, what do we take here? Do we have any way to cascade the full mana on him? I feel like we should, but I don't see any. I'm trying to find like a purple drop, a blue drop, or a red drop that can actually go into guarantee full mana. I did not see a single one, so we'll simply just go to that. And I don't foresee him really killing us, and then we'll just kill him with that. And there we go. That's what that looks like. And then we'll just go straight down the path. The main battle will be the final one, of course. This is that new 1.4 times multiplier room that they end up adding in most recent patch as well. Okay, move that down. Grab a... Well, with Mountain Crusher, Gimlet is good. The problem is you would need a second brown on your team if you were going to bother running Gimlet on a team like this. And there's no good viable second brown for this deep in delves, unfortunately. Not for this delve, anyways. Ooh, I almost died. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I'll take our browns over there. We'll go for another explosion. Yeah, we're getting a lot of excess brown that don't need here. Probably better to go the essence route. Then we wouldn't use brown, but it'd probably be fine. It'd be more disabled, plus we'd have entangle and all that. So that would cover our entangle needs. I think whenever we do this in a delve, we probably will have to go essence. Because the fact that we can't use brown is going to be the case in every single situation. Simply because if we can use brown, we'd just be using Iron Gut instead. As Iron Gut would be more safer to use than Zuul'goth. Zuul'goth would be quicker, but it can very easily die to its own skulls, which would obviously not be good. So we'll give him that skull deliberately because we just get mana off it. Perfect to cascade there, didn't get it. We'll just throw this into purples and that should be matched. See, nope, but we just do this. Kill the little baby dragon. Sorry, baby dragon! Don't want to do this, but we have to. Can we get a brown for sure? Yes, we can. I want to grab that before I Mountain Crusher just to make sure we have barrier, just in case. Never know what's going to happen. So we'll just explode all that. He'll do whatever. Take a brown again. Do that Mountain Crusher. Take a skull. At this point, I can just pretty much kill him with skulls. Do that. And Goblin Rocket skull will kill. And that will kill. There we go. And that is that. Okay. Now let's take out the final battle of Crypt. Yeah, something along the lines of this team is the best thing for for Crypt now. We're doing level 500 Crypt. You would specifically likely do it with Essence instead, and build it more around Essence. But something along the lines of this, pretty much what it would be. Okay, grab that. Take our Mountain Crusher. We already have Barrier. Just get all of our mana. For everything else, he'll skull us. That's good, or not good, but that's fine. Let's take a safety barrier for now, just in case. He'll do whatever's. Go take a purple here for free turn. We'll kill Lady Mirana because that's the only thing that can really win against us. Also, they're frozen, so they automatically keep losing their turns too. They're also burned, but that's not as relevant. The fact that they're frozen is pretty relevant. So we'll go explode all that. He'll get a skull on us, but we have barrier, so it's fine. We'll cascade something if we need to. Like, nothing. Like nothing! Okay, let's grab all that. Get the last of our mana. We can just simply explode for this if we really want to, and we will do that. Boom. Get another poke. I guess you're the next biggest threat, so let's do that. Again, we did not hit the extra turn. We are missing like all the extra skull turns. That's fine. Go explode a bunch, get all of our mana back, or at least attempt getting all of our mana back. Do it again. And another Zuul'goth down. And then we only have one more to go. And that's basically match. We'll do another explosion, do this on purple or something. Oh no, we gave him an extra turn skull. Luckily it didn't really bleed into anything. Take that, grab an explosion into something that will get our full Mountain Crusher. Doesn't even matter if we really cascade much else, as long as we get a full Mountain Crusher out of it. We'll do that. That'll be Mountain Crusher, explode it all, and it should be Zuul'goth, and dead. Yeah, that's what some of the factions will look like now. Something along the lines of that. Maybe not necessarily that team. We'd have to test around more with other stuff, or we come conclusively to what might be the best for it. But, yeah, something like that is what you would run in every faction where you can't currently run Iron Gut right now. So, that's probably one of Zuul'goth's main purposes right now, is doing what we just did. For, it's a lot of factions end up using it. I forget what the full list is, but I know that that one can't use it, and I believe there are one or two other factions. I believe it's Crypt, Primal Rift, and I think one other, if I'm not mistaken, but I know for sure those two. But I think there's one other third, but those two factions cannot use Iron Gut. So the Iron Gut, the very strong Iron Gut team we can't use, but the really, really strong one only a few can use because it needs Apothecary as well. But some of them can't even use a single Iron Gut either, and in those cases, like Crypt and Primal Rift, the best thing to actually use is Zuul'goth to get to level 500. Obviously, you don't have to use Zuul'goth. You can use Mang Skull Spam and stuff like that. You can actually use Mang Skull Spam for both of them. They both have access to purple. But, I believe the absolute best teams do center around Zuul'goth. Of course, he's ridiculously hard to obtain. But, yeah, that's basically the matter for that now. Anyways, back to PvP. Let's go mess around with PvP stuff. So, speaking about Essence of Evil, let's actually build something around Essence of Evil. With him. Because we do need that Entangle. That would be useful. We could, of course, use Sylvania Mora and stuff like that, but we haven't been hitting too many extra turns on it. I'm not sure about that. So let's get rid of Queen Aurora for Possessed King. And from there, we'll go and go all in on greens. We'll set a double green. And now we just need something to cover the rest of our colors. So what is a good yellow-brown, or just yellow-brown? Ha! Gorgotha. No, we're not going to go Gorgotha. Wait, do you count as a daemon? No, you count as a boss. That's actually really unfortunate. One is he can't gain any team bonuses. The other is those troops that do multiplier to bosses do extra damage to him. This is currently the only player-owned troop in the entire game that is considered a boss. They'll probably add more in the future. But as it currently stands, it is only Zuul'goth and nothing else. Oh, what am I doing? Go double green. Where'd double green go? There we go. Okay. So we'll go with that, and we'll change our hero class. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we do go just stick with this. I don't know. Do we go half mana start or not half mana start? I feel like we should probably go half mana start. There's a lot of things that have immune to burn, so we'll just go with Titan or something. Stick with the classics. And now we just need something that uses brown. So what's the best brown yellow? It doesn't have to be a mythic, but it just has to be brown yellow. Cockatrice, no. That would only be useful if there was another one. Barrier off of that would be fine. Famine would be fine. For its mana drain. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we could actually just use both of them together. I don't see why not. We can actually use Zuul'goth and High King Iron Gut. No reason not to. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now we have 3 disabled troops on the entire team. This is basically the 3 best teams at destroying any, or 3 best troops for destroying anything in the entire game, all in one single team. Essence of Evil, that has every stats effect in the game, most noteworthy being Cursed and Death Mark combination. It also has Entangle, has Freeze, has Silence, has everything. That weapon is still insanely, ridiculously strong. We have Zuul'goth, which is instant kills into Skull Spam, which could potentially instant kill another. And we have this, while his initial chance to instant kill will be low, once he gets a Devour, it'll be near 100%. Pretty close to it. Okay, so we'll just go disable something. Well, apparently we only have one option, so we'll go to that. Oh no, the only problem, all of these are single target, and they all have stealthy. But we gotta go get that killed. That would be an awkward moment when we die to Key here. I think we will. And we're actually not even necessarily dying to Key. We're dying to the fact that he is stealthy, which is pretty funny. So we'll do that. We got Devour. Well, now his whole team has stealthy, so it's fine. Now we can target whatever we want. So we can go target his Key, so we don't die. That would be good. So we'll go do that. Target that, and... Wait! Oh no! No! We accidentally stunned his first slot, so we had to hit it. Oh, that's a fail. I hate when stun is actually a negative effect for you, or, you know, for your team. That is amazing. We actually just lost to stealthy. Can't remember when I've last lost to stealthy, but we have just lost to the trait of stealthy. Then again, it's not over yet. We could actually still win this. It'll be a pitiful win if it is a win, though. What do we even take here? Oh, he's going to cast that and be kind of just a pure waste. That's fine. We'll let him poke us with a skull. We'll take the blue first, though. Try to give us some more options. Come on, we need something that feeds him. I don't think there's a single color that we could take to go and get him some mana. I can try baiting skull, so we'll do that. He'll take skull, we'll take skull. It does give us slightly higher stats, but that is enough to kill the really annoying troop there. Now all we need to do is just take blue surge, and there's lots of our mana. Okay, they all have stealthy. No, they don't. Egg got created. That is sad. We're about to die to stealthy spam. Let's see, because it's making it so we can't target what we need to target. Luckily, it did not get an extra turn off of that. We just keep gaining more and more stats. Every skull we take when Zuul'goth is in first slot is 5 to all stats. You basically only use that in desperate situations, but this is a desperate situation. But yeah, but normally you wouldn't use that mechanic too much, the 5 to all stats. It's he's not the best of first slots by any means. He's more of like a second slot or a third slot, probably a second slot for the most part, as far as where you would actually put him in your team composition. Never would you actually put him in first. He is very, very killable in first slot. But yeah, we're actually gonna die. And we're losing specifically to stealthy spam. That is sad. That is really sad. Actually, it's still possible. I guess we'll win this out. We're not losing this. Come on, Iron Gut. Solo their entire team. You got this. Eventually, we'll reach 100% Devour, and it'll just all go down. Every Devour we do. And now we're about to be soloed by Egg Thief. If it wasn't already embarrassing enough. Now Egg Thief shall solo us. What do we even take here? We'll grab a yellow. No, we're not going to lose this battle. We shouldn't. He has really low damage output. And the more Devours we get, the higher chance we have of not losing. That's still possible, though. We'll go take that. Get a skull over. Let's see. Oh, why did it take green? Why do I keep thinking he takes green mana? I always do that. I'm not sure what it is about him. I guess because he is green, but I always think he takes green mana. You know, visually he's green. Actually green. Wow, he almost just killed us. 24 HP. Because he got like a bunch of skulls all on top of each other. Come on now. We might actually lose to it. That is so sad. Let's see. We pretty much just did, actually. Take this one to try for the extra turn. Didn't get it. Yeah, we just died. We just died to Egg Thief and Stealthy. I'm not even going to count that as a lose to Key. That was definitely a death to Egg Thief and Stealthy as a mechanic. That is amazing. But yeah, apparently don't use this team against things that have Stealthy. That's not good. Okay, anyways, round 2. We have 0 attack, but everything on our team is based on instant kills, so that shouldn't matter too much. We'll go to that, get our curse and everything. Oh wait, why did I do that? I keep forgetting. If they have Bless, it's not going to put all the other stats effects on it. I should have aimed at something else and just let the curse get rid of its Bless there. Okay, that rope dart could mess us up. It does not have stealthy, so we should be able to get it. No, Zuul'goth! We need you! This whole team is centered around you. No, actually, we can still win without it, but obviously, we'd kind of want to be using it. Well, let's go devour you. Or not, okay. I think that's cool. Grab that essence. Zuul'goth! No! Yeah, the defend team is pretty good. I've seen a lot of people using it. It's one of the better meta defend teams right now. Unfortunately, it requires rope dart. It is one of those better ones at the moment. Basically, rope darts something and it instantly kills it with skull spam. Like that. No, that actually wasn't a rope dart, but like that. It moves it to first, brings it with like 0 armor, then dies in one shot, and it goes from there. But wow, we're losing against that too. Yeah, it's definitely not meant for PvP. I already know that. I think we actually have to go replace out High King Iron Gut for something else, so the Zuul'goth works more consistently. Gotta even ditch the Essence of Evil back for Mountain Crusher or something again, just so we have a high amount of durability to not die off of. I think the other issue is I'm using a Titan-like team, but not needing Browns that much. Because this team doesn't really have to go out of its way for Brown. The only thing we get out of it value-wise is more Zuul'goth mana. I mean, more High King Iron Gut mana. Oh, go get rid of one of the bigger threats. Unfortunately, it doesn't. We'll get rid of one of the other bigger threats, like his trait. We don't have to deal with Doomstorm. But then again, I guess we could actually utilize the Doomstorm for ourselves. But it only triggers once he gets a kill, and obviously we don't want him killing anything. Never even going to get a chance to do it. Get that yellow there. Grab our greens. Throw the essence down. Yeah, Mountain Crusher is probably more towards the way to go with this. I don't think we're going to need to mess around with it with the essence. In Delves, we might need to. But definitely in PvP, we need to stick with just doing mana generation for him. It's such a high mana cost that we kind of have to. Okay, that's Batch. Let's throw that down. If that doesn't kill Essence, we'll disable it completely. And then anything kills it, like Zuul'goth. Okay, let's go back to building a Mountain Crusher related team. Let's actually build like Sylvania Mora Mountain Crusher, so we have Entangle spam. Go do that. Let's see. We'll build Mountain Crusher. We'll build it with a. We'll put Mountain Crusher there. We'll put Sylvania Mora there. And what are we missing? We are missing, because we don't have that, we are missing yellow and just yellow, right? Yeah, just yellow. So what is the best support yellow we could put here that isn't Queen Aurora? Though if we really had to, we could do Queen Aurora as well. Best support yellow for this team. Divinish Ball, what's your converts again? I might actually go Quillen again, because that gives us Bless, and it gives us, Brown to Skull, which with the composition of our team would be pretty good. Let's go Quillen, I guess. Go with that. Quillen. Put that there. Put that there. I'll put it behind his Zuul'goth, of course. And give all allies 1 magic. That's not going to help much. Zuul'goth actually has no benefit off of magic. Mountain Crusher doesn't either. Only Sylvania Mora would. So we're not really using anything. We're just using his Light Storm at start of battle. And which will actually overwrite our Brown Storm at start of battle. You know what? Maybe we don't go Quillen. Is there anything under yellow other than him that converts out Brown? I don't think there is. Or anything score related other than Divinish Bala, because Divine's not going to help us much. Also, there's no way to give Zuul'goth much starting mana either. Since he's not typed, there's the only way you could really do it is one of those hero classes that give like 15% or something. 10%, whatever it was. Let's see. Gorgotha. No. Though that would come in handy. Hellcat would feed into it. I don't know, maybe we'll just go Hellcat, I guess. And convert away the browns into red and it wouldn't really matter much. Anything that feeds him to full mana is perfectly fine. You know what, maybe we do go Hellcat. It wouldn't be horrible. It gives all the mana we need. Yeah, let's go do Hellcat, I guess. For now. Let's see what happens with it. Where'd Hellcat go? Hellcat! Where'd he go? Let's see. There we go. Okay, we'll just go with that for now and see what we can do out of that. And banner will switch into, I guess, double red at this point. Is there a brown-red related banner? Yes, but it has minus purple, so never mind. I don't know. Is minus purple fine? I guess we're not really using that aspect. I think it's fine. You just go +2... Where'd it go? +2 red, +1 brown, -1 purple. And just roll it that way with Titan. And see what we can do from here. Okay. So now we go for Brown Surge, go from there. Zuul'goth doesn't have to be in first slot to gain 5 to all stats. Oh, it used to. They might have changed that then. It did in the past. Oh, well, he's perfect in second slot then. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that. But yeah, I guess every skull is doing it, right? Yeah, it is. Every skull is doing it. My bad. Yeah, you are correct. Every skull does do it. We'll kill that before it does anything. Roll that down. Get our freezes and all that. Take another skull. Too bad a hero class doesn't have triple damage on freeze as well. There are hero classes that have it on burn, but none of them are viable at the moment. Hopefully they'll add a really viable triple to burn hero class. That would actually be insanely good with Zuul'goth. But that also works. There we go. Vegas Mountain Crusher is the only way to go with it. It just needs so much mana that you kind of have to go Mountain Crusher. You're going to use hero. Mountain Crusher is the best mana generating hero weapon in the game, as well as just one of the best mana generating methods in the entire game. We'll go for that again. Especially if it keeps extra turns spamming like that. I don't think we have any extra turn drops down there. However, we could just load everything again. So we'll do that. Go for another instant kill there. Go do that like right over on Skeety. Get our kill again, and then we just throw Hellcat to full mana to dead. So we'll do that. Convert away purple. That doesn't even get it to full mana, but Mountain Crusher pretty much will. Do that, and then we just instantly kill him. And down it goes. Maybe we'll just keep messing around with Zuul'goth, because Zuul'goth could be potentially actually not the best PvP team in the game, but the most consistent PvP team in the game. Obviously, some of those weren't going too consistent, but some of the safer methods of him where we just spam Zuul'goth over and over again, it pretty much plays the same against most battles, because nothing really has immune to instant kill. Blessed does not have immune to instant kill, Impervious does not have it. The only thing that's player owned that has it is Indestructible. But the only troop that has that currently is Dooms. Not even Zuul'goth himself. They really need to give him Indestructible instead of Impervious. But the only player-owned troop that has Indestructible currently are the 6 Doom troops. And the 6 Doom troops are basically pointless to ever use on your defense team. So yeah, Zuul'goth. Pretty much just instant kill everything in the game then. At least from a PvP perspective. We'll grab all that, just get it out the way. Hellcat, maybe we do replace out Hellcat. I have no clue what I want to put there. It keeps changing it for something else every single time, it feels like. Whatever it is, it needs to be board control or mana generation, or both simultaneously. Oh, sorry, I missed 2 people. Let me go and read back a little. Yeah, I got so excited for Zuul'goth that all we're doing is like Zuul'goth stuff. I need to go read chat. Let's see. Hey, you owned him once with that glitch, yeah. A lot of people owned him once during that glitch for a short duration of time, for like 3 days. But then, of course, they fixed it. Why is it scrolling so quickly? Scroll slowly. Now, I will not click on the calendar. Clicking on the calendar will crash the game, or soft lock the game, I mean. You're not going to craft the small orbs, even if you have enough for Zuul'goth. Went ahead and crafted him anyway, pretty much. Well, there's a lot of reasons why. The main reason why is he's actually good now. Before, Zuul'goth wasn't viable, but since 6 days ago, he's been viable. Since the most recent patch. That's one of the only main reasons why I bothered crafting him immediately. If he did not get the buff, I would not have done it. But he did get buffed, so yeah, it's good enough to use him now. Still not the greatest of options, but he's viable enough that he's not completely useless, as you can see. There are better options than Zuul'goth out there. The biggest downside to him is his ridiculously high mana cost. Highest in the entire game. And he has no mana generation off his ability. Or no direct mana generation. Technically, he can get skulls that then cascade into mana. But he has no direct mana accumulation on his ability, despite having the highest cost. Like, Wardbreaker doesn't matter as much that he has the 30 mana cost, or even back when he had 32. Simply because he also had mana generation on it that would gain like half of it back. But Zuul'goth normally doesn't, so you have to go get all the mana again every time you want to recast them. Let's see. Also, thank you, Raven. I read that. Do you see next month Mythic? Look, oh, that might. I already read that earlier. Already read that. Read that. Hello, September Black. Hello, other Raven. Wait, we have 2 Ravens? Hello, other Raven. From me and your husband, I hate to ask this because you know you just went over this, but tomorrow, reset. Could you quickly let you know what to get? Just got home and you think you were going over faction troop? Oh, sorry, Raven. Are you still here? But Raven, if you're still here, the faction troop for tomorrow, or the new troop coming in for tomorrow is this thing. It's nothing relevant. It's the most relevant part about... Wait, let me bring it up on screen. Where'd it go? 1 second. Right there. But it's this thing. It's not really that relevant. It's a pretty useless troop. The only relevant part about it is you'll be able to get infinite brown, green, or brown, yellow trait stones. And by infinite, I mean quite literal infinite. If you own a lot of glory, this is the first event that will be able to use the new glory multi-buy system thingy. In the glory shop, you are allowed to multi-buy packs now, and you can just basically instant buy this to max now. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so if you want to get this, let's say it's a rare. It's a rare right now. So if you want to get it, let's say up to epic, you click like 2 buttons and it goes up to epic, then you buy it and boom, you got it upgraded to epic. Or at least you got the number of copies to get it to epic. And you can do the same for legend, mythic, ultra rare, or if you want to buy like 100 of him for whatever reason, or 200, you can do that. And get that many trait stones. I don't think you would go that heavy with it, but for the most part, it's mainly just going to be used to mythic it immediately. But as far as this troop, no, it's pretty pointless. It's basically just for the trait stones. It would be the only reason you get it. That, or if you're in end game, you would get it just to get it instantly ascended to mythic. But that's him. Nothing really too relevant happening on Monday. We are getting a new faction on Friday, which I also went over earlier in the stream. But yeah, there's nothing relevant really coming on Monday. It's a pretty dull Monday, actually, unfortunately. Especially since we don't even have any events going on. We don't have guild wars or anything. It's just nothing. It's nothing. Okay, we'll go and throw a mountain crusher down. Get all that going. Get our instant kill somewhere here. Throw it out into like Megavore. Any triple damage burning troop class turn Zuul'goth into double kill with the skulls. Yes, we were messing around with what's it called? With Dragon Guard earlier. I do not have the other one maxed though, Warlord. Probably should eventually. But yeah, we're messing around with it with Dragon Guard. The biggest issue with it is nothing with triple damage has half mana start, which is the biggest thing holding back triple burning from ever becoming meta currently. Is every hero class that has triple burning currently does not have half mana start. If they were ever to give a hero class half mana start and triple skull damage when burning, then that would be a ridiculously strong hero class. But as it currently stands, that does not exist yet. Probably will, but it doesn't yet. Okay, we'll go do this onto greens, and that should be a match. We can kill him with the Zuul'goth. And down he goes. Yep, we finally got Zuul'goth. After 1 year and 2 months, we have finally owned and obtained a Zuul'goth. Calendar bug is fixed. Game will not start. Otherwise, you can't play tomorrow. Wait, what? 2 things. Calendar bug is fixed. Otherwise, you can't play tomorrow. Why not? Game will not start. What does the new pets do Wednesday? Oh, would it actually make it so we can't start our game? I noticed some people mentioning that earlier because of, yeah, on like Xbox or something. I believe because if it's the first event of the week, it would actually have to load up the calendar, which would soft lock your game, wouldn't it? Oh, that's not good. Hopefully they have it fixed by tomorrow then. Otherwise, we can't play our main account. Luckily, we have the Nintendo Switch account, but I can't go over the new event tomorrow if that is the case. Oh, that's going to be awful. Hopefully that's fixed. I didn't think about that. But yeah, for any of you that don't know... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. It is fixed. Okay. Never mind. That's not an issue then. Okay, so they did fix it within the last day. That's good. What does the new pet do on Wednesday? The new pet on Wednesday does... I actually don't know. I'll tell you in a second. The new pet on Wednesday will... let's see. Return to main menu. 1 second. Pets. The new pet coming out this Wednesday will have a bonus of... Merlantis. It is a Merlantis team bonus. So basically useless. But yes, it'll give a team bonus to the Merlantis typing. and there is no team you would ever bother using that would be pure Merlantis. At least in the current state of the game. There might be some triple ones, because Azura plus the Mythic plus one other troop is kind of good. But there's no 4 option from that kingdom yet. There might be in the future, but as they exist now, there isn't. Okay, anyways, kill that out. Kill the skulls dead. There we go. It's a gem key on day 1 and 2, and then 2,500 gold each other day. Wow, that's actually not too bad then. That's actually really good. Oh, and we keep going higher. Thank you, everyone who keeps giving these to us. Still got a ways to go, though. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll be able to cover it for a video once we do max it. Let's see. So is calendar fixed? Okay, it is. It didn't crash us. Yay! It didn't crash us. Okay. So yeah, it gives a gem key, then a gem key, then a bunch of gold every day. Wow, that's actually really strong. Yeah, it's not too bad. And it might go even higher once you get it to max. Pretty cool. So now we get, we still have this calendar, but on top of this calendar, we have this calendar. And this might even get stronger once we get it up one more. And then, of course, we have the normal calendar on top of all that. So now we have 3 calendars every day. Or almost every day. Depends how many days there are in a month. But pretty much every day. Yeah, that means tomorrow we get 10 gems and 1 gem key. Also simultaneously getting the useless gold. Cool. Yeah, that's not too bad. Anyways, that's that. Also, this offer ends soon. Was it even worth it? Okay. Not the greatest. Not horrible, though. So the chance that you get something good from that one single VIP key is very unlikely. Yeah, it just keeps giving 100 shards. It goes 3 gem keys, then 4 event keys, then 100 shards, which is basically like 5 underworld keys. However, 100 shards is basically worth less than 1 gem key. So even though it's technically 5 keys, it's not actually, because underworld shards are not worth that much. They are pretty irrelevant. You can get that many in 1 delve. People were just accusing others of just gaining honor. I noticed that too earlier. People were just like, everyone who had high honor, everyone was just accusing them of doing it just for honor. And while technically I am as well, I'll still be in global chat even once we end up getting max honor. The only reason I haven't been as much recently is because you can't play while also being in global chat. But now that I play on Nintendo Switch version, more than I play on my main account, even though I still of course play on my main account, but I play more on the Switch version currently. But since I play more on the Switch version, I can just be in global chat while I'm on the Switch version and still play the game completely while having access to global chat. Red Devil, what was your question? Can you cast Essence of Evil on first slot on 4 times Moon Rabbits and see if Bless actually cleanses? Yes, it does. It cleanses. It will do Curse plus Bleed. There's no point in doing that, though. You'd want to go and use your Curse off of the first slot, though, instead. If you see something that has Bless on first slot, you want to throw Essence on Evil on something that isn't their first slot, and then let the Curse off your automatic Curse first slot hit them. Otherwise, you're just going to waste everything. It'll only bleed and curse them if you do it, because it'll negate out all the other effects, because it goes, I believe, in order in which they were added to the game. Obviously, Curse was one of the last ones, but Bleed was apparently added past Curse. But yes, it does cleanse, or it does dispel, I mean. Curse has Dispel on it, attached to it, and Bless has Cleanse attached to it. Whenever you bless an ally, it will be cleansed of everything. And whenever you curse a enemy, it will be dispelled of everything. Okay, I'll take a brown there. Grab Mountain Crusher. Grab another Mountain Crusher. Go do his thing, poke us a bunch of times, go on Dawnbringer. Or poke. Test it and see, please. We already saw it many times, but I can go test it again. There's a 100% chance it would curse and get rid of it. I can go test it. I would have to set it to my team, though, because I highly doubt we're going to find 4 bunnies somewhere. We'll go test it real quick. We'll just do this team, but with Essence against ourselves with 4 bunnies. Bless doesn't cleanse? It should. It doesn't fully cleanse? What do you mean by fully cleanse? Let's see. Throw that down. Well, I know that Curse fully dispels. It just does it later than everything else. Because it does it once Curse hits. So if you do everything at once, it does it. All the other effects don't do anything. It will only do Bleed and Curse. But yeah, we can test the inverse. But I'm pretty sure Bless does everything. I've never actually tried doing it on something that's affected by literally everything. I guess we'll go check it real quick. Let's see. It could be an ordering issue as well. It might just be that it keeps doing it based on the order in which they have all the effects set up in the game. I believe are just when they were added to the game. Because it doesn't seem to be in any other order. Yeah, we can test it real quick simply just by putting Essence on this team instead of what we're currently using. And then test it against ourselves. Hey, another Zuul'goth. Everyone running Zuul'goth now. No. Though there might be a lot of people running it now. Okay, let's just set this to bunnies now. What was it called again? Lunar, I believe, brings it up. Yes. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Oh, I only have 2 bunnies. Whoops. Okay, well, 2 bunnies with 2 fire bombs should be fine. Let's see. That's funny. I do not have multiple bunnies. I only had 2 extra copies because there would be no point to ever run 4. So we'll set that as our defend team. And what was the other thing I wanted to go do? Change this to Essence. Oops. Test, defend. Defends, edits, not edit, test. And test it with this, but with Essence. And there we go. Okay. And I guess we could set it to double green, but for now we'll just keep it as is. We'll be switching it right back anyways. It's gonna take that long to get that much green. Wait, does it convert green? Probably not. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so right here, I can't use Essence on him. But what I can do is Essence this one. So as you can see, the Curse gets rid of the Bless. That's weird. It didn't actually put Curse on it, though. It got rid of Bless, but they basically both negated each other out. Interesting. So it looks like the first one only negates it, whereas the second one will actually put it on. Because if we put it onto first slot, it will then put both on and then bleed it. But, oh, that would also explain why it's delayed like that. Okay. And why all the other effects don't take place on it. A little bit weird. It's also weird that bleed would still take place then. But that's what's actually happening. Because they both negate each other out, basically. Interesting. Okay. But it does counter it. It doesn't seem to, like, completely remove it then. Like, it didn't actually put Curse on it. They just both cancel each other. But let's see. What I need now is to not kill it. And now try doing Essence on it while it doesn't have Bless. The problem is it keeps gaining Bless. What is it that you wanted me to show, though? You wanted me to... Wait, I don't understand what you want me to show. Because if I use Essence of Evil on him, he won't be able to cast his ability. So how will we be able to bless himself? I guess we would need a different one there. So you know what? We'll need to fight it against something that doesn't have Bunny in first slot then, I guess. We need something that's to survive in first slot that is super tanky like Zuul'goth or something. And then try doing it off of that. Let's see. Defend, edit, get Zuul'goth in there. Actually, at this point, might as well just do Stonehammer. We'll do Zuul'goth. He doesn't have as many immunes. Zuul'goth. Yep, come on. Zuul'goth. Let's actually just do one bunny. Do it with, whatever. It doesn't even matter what it is. And then test it. And go into this again. Yeah, it might actually just be that you have to double it in order to remove it. The first one just gets rid of the other stats effect, and then the other one cleanses. That might be what has to happen. So now I need to wait until he removes his Bless. Easiest way to do this is wait until he... Yeah, it does that. Until he casts would actually be perfect. So I need green right now, please. Full mana, go. I don't have full mana green. I could have set it up. Okay, hopefully he uses Golgotha right here. Nope, not what I want you to do. Now I have to wait until he uses Golgotha again. Now the waiting game. I need him to not have Bless. I'm just gonna take a skull. There we go. Okay, he shouldn't have Bless now. And he has full mana, so now we go disable this. And... oh no! The 10%! You ruined it! You spoiled it! Rip! Oh, that 10% fail. Wow, of all the times for that to trigger, that is not the time. Well then, that's not good. Now I need him to go get purple mana back without dying. Okay, he almost has his mana back. I'll deliberately let him have those purples. Oh, I forgot it explodes. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to do it on this battle. Round 2. Let's not get 10% convert, please. Let's see. We'll try it again. Test. No, you can't do it with 4 times bunny, because how will we get rid of the first one? You can't do it with 4 times bunny, because the bunnies will keep blessing, and we don't want it to constantly keep having bless. We need it to not have bless in order for it to work. I guess we could just wait until it takes a skull or something. Yeah, I guess that would also work. But it can't have bless in order for this to work. We'll take that. Grab a... to test what you want me to test, it needs to not have bless on it currently. And with a bunch of bunnies, this would be harder, because it'll just keep casting the bunnies. So now I need him just to cast his ability, and I need that to gain full mana again, which it should offer Golgotha. Okay, so now here's the perfect timing. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, well now I need to wait till he gets unblessed and gets full mana again. Now we wait. Come on, cast Golgotha. Don't lose your bless, and actually you already lost your bless, but don't gain extra turn. No, hero! Stop dying! Let's see. PvP. Then. One more time. Okay. So we need to go take green. Get all of our green mana up. Let them do whatever. Take our browns as we need. Focus on the greens. Okay, there goes this little bless thingy. That's fine. One more green. Loses his thing. But I need to wait till that gains full mana. Okay, there we go. Now he'll Golgotha. As long as he doesn't extra turn Golgotha here, we're fine. Let's take that brown, that skull, and don't extra turn. Okay, there we go. Now don't hit 10%. And we can finally get this tested. Okay, good. Now all I need is for his bunny to do his thing. And I need to not take a skull, otherwise it will kill him. So hopefully he doesn't go for that skull. Oh no, don't you waste your ability. I can't take that skull. Not good. What do we do about this? I guess I could Hellcat, but no. Take that for now. There we go. Okay, so that's what happens. It does have Cleanse attached to it, but it only has Cleanse if Curse is not in play. So yes. Basically, the way that these stats effects work is if a Curse triggers on Bless, or if a Bless triggers on Curse, it will not Cleanse or Dispel. The two effects will simply cancel each other out. But if you do a subsequent Curse or Bless, like if you double Bless a troop, or if you double, Curse a troop, it will get rid of all these stats effects. Or, you know, it'll do Dispel or Cleanse attached to it. But if they are simply canceling each other out, it appears it doesn't. So yes, you are correct. So that ability where it does have the ability to place both Cleanse and Bless simultaneously is actually relevant, as it would hit through it even if they have Curse. So it would hit through this Essence of Evil. But alternatively, a ability could also say double Bless or double Curse a enemy, or ally, or, you know, whichever one's applicable. And it will also do the same, which is why Essence of Evil works to double Curse the first slot, because the first Curse is off all stats effects, and the second Curse is off of the little effect thingy that it has. Anyways, we can just retreat from this battle. This isn't a real battle. Anyways, that's that. We'll just change our defend team back to something weak. Like 4 times fire bombs at this point. I'm not going to bother setting it to something else. Firebomb, firebomb, firebomb. And firebomb. There we go. Have fun with firebombs, everyone. Okay, let's just go do one more Zuul'goth then. With Mountain Crusher, of course. And put that in there. Yeah, we'll be needing to test around with Zuul'goth more. Might do that more tomorrow night, I guess. Okay, what do we need here? We'll go and take that for now. Grab all of our manas, take a brown, get a Mount Crusher going, go from there. A lot of mana for him. We also get Hellcat. I need to replace Hellcat for something else. I'm not sure what yet. It'll need a lot more testing in the future, now that we finally own him. But, yeah, tomorrow night's stream, I think, might be us just doing Zuul'goth. Well, you know, the new troop too, but there's not much to really show with the new troop. One curse will negate out one bless, but it doesn't have cleanse on it if there's only one, or it doesn't have dispel. A curse onto bless will not dispel, and a bless onto curse will not cleanse. But if you bless something that has no curse on it, it will cleanse, and if you curse something that has no bless on it, it will dispel. Why'd I do it there? I meant to do that one over. Probably wouldn't have landed anything, but still. Would have been the better move. And it should be dead. Doesn't matter if it has barrier, it hits through barrier. And there we go. Not all instant kills hit through barrier, but Zuul'goth's does. And yeah, that should be that. But anyways, does anyone else have any other questions before we end out the stream for now? Otherwise, yeah, tomorrow event week, we have Guild Wars. Nothing too interesting really happening next week until Friday. We are getting a new pet on Wednesday, but it's pretty useless. So the only really relevant thing is new faction this Friday. I am not sure if potions will be usable for that event, nor the class event. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out if they are. And who knows, maybe we get some kind of like emoticons or something on Monday too. They'll probably have something to shop, who knows. But we'll see. If it does, I might go over those as well. Can you repeat all that? You lost me. What? The bless and the curse thing? So basically, the way that curse and bless works is normally, let's say you have a troop. It currently has burn, or any troop. Let's just say, okay, how do we do this? So if you use bless on a troop, it'll cleanse it of everything unless it's cursed. If you use curse on a troop, it'll dispel it of everything unless it's blessed. The way that it works if a troop is blessed or cursed is if you use curse on bless, the bless and curse will negate each other out, but it will not dispel. And if you use bless on something that's cursed, yeah, did I say that in verse? But yeah, if you use bless on something that's cursed, it will not cleanse everything. It'll just get rid of the curse. And if you curse something that's blessed, it will not dispel everything. It'll simply remove the bless. But if you bless something that does not have curse on it, it'll cleanse everything off of it. And if you curse something that does not have bless on it, it'll dispel everything on it. Does that make sense? I might need to do a whole video going over that a little bit more now that bless and curse is a little bit more relevant. We've done a video in the past, but that was back before they really existed much and we didn't know much about them. But I don't know, maybe we'll cover a video on it soon. But yeah, basically if both are in play, they just negate each other without doing the cleanse or dispel. But if you're doing on something that doesn't have any of it, it'll do the cleanse and or dispel, you know, whichever one it does. Of course, bless does cleanse and curse does dispel. Does that change anything for the new troop coming in? For that new troop that has bless and cleanse, that basically means the cleanse will take place, meaning it'll always be able to do the bless. So even if something has curse on it, it'll still be blessed after the fact. So yes, the fact that that troop has both cleanse and bless is relevant. I didn't think it was initially, but yes, that actually is. Similarly, if something ever had dispel and curse, it would also be relevant if they had that, because that means it would be able to overwrite. It would be able to overwrite the bless and then still have curse over top of it. There's currently one other thing that already has that ability, even though nothing else really specifically states it. It is Essence of Evil. If you cast Essence of Evil on first slot, it will still have curse, because instead of having dispel, it has two curses. So the first curse gets rid of bless, and the second curse dispels them. I mean, the second curse, well, yeah, the second curse both dispels them, as well as putting cursed on top of the troop. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be heading out for now. Thank you all so much for coming down. Oh, wait, sorry, there's one other question. What's a good team for soul farming when you're lower level? You just do arena over and over again. If you're on Nintendo Switch version, you should pretty much just exclusively be playing, you should exclusively just be playing arena for souls. However, There is still 1 day left on the Nintendo Switch version. By 1 day, I mean like 5 more hours. So if you have any keys left, you might want to try attempting for it. If you throw down event keys right now and you currently don't own a Dragon Soul on Nintendo Switch version, Dragon Soul isn't in the drop table right now, in the event key drop table for a few more hours until reset. And he is by far the best low rarity, or not low rarity, but you know, he's the best soul farming troop basically in the entire game. So, and he's pretty accessible right now if you have some event keys laying around. So you might want to attempt for that if you still have any event keys still lingering, if you didn't get Dragon Soul already. But assuming you don't own Dragon Soul right now, your best method is just keep farming Arena over and over again. There really isn't any better method than just spamming Arena. And eventually get good enough that you can keep doing it consistently 8 wins in a row. And then you just get a bunch of souls from doing that. It's pretty easy to end up running out Arena 8 times in a row. It might take several attempts before you can get used to playing Arena and drafting Arena and getting to the point where you can win it consistently. But once you do, it's the best way to gain souls in early game. And even if you are a little bit bad at it at first, it's still better than most of the other methods you'll have for gaining souls. Yes, the pet for Wednesday is Merlantis. And we're getting new faction on Friday. We're getting a useless troop on Monday. And that's pretty much the schedule of next week for the most part. And anyways, guys, I'll be heading out for now. Hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll be covering some new level content soon as well on the other account, as well as like a recap because it finally reached mid-game as well. And probably covering a Zuul'goth video for super ultra late game. For anyone who owns Zuul'goth, we'll be covering that soon now that we have it. We'll probably be covering a Dell video soon as well now that we have Zuul'goth. We'll probably cover our best teams video soon now that we have Zuul'goth as well. And now that we know what all the balances are. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you all next week. And next video, we'll be going over the Monday event video for Gems of War. Anyways, guys, bye everyone.